disregard the bottom three.
Yeah. There was one chicken, 2 vegetarian. I knew you'd not be into that. There was a pulled pork burger, which... So I guess I should clarify something, disclose something. I have gone to McCarold's pub before as part of this podcast. It was for Burger Week 2017.
Okay.
So it's been some time, and it was a specialty burger. So that doesn't count. Not both of us were there, and we didn't try a normal menu burger.
Yeah.
But that was I think it was a pulled duck burger that was formed into a patty. So I imagine their pulled pork is in the same style, that they pull the pork and then form it into a patty and then fry that up a little more. And there was one bison and one lamb burger, leaving not that many hamburgers.
No, and then there were burgers that had barbecue sauce, and I said no to that. Burgers that had some kind of spicy sauce or some kind of like habanero sauce, and I said no to that. A lot of
you were a little picky today, Matthew.
Yeah, I looked at a menu of about maybe 10 different burgers, and there was only one that was possible for me to order.
What do you mean possible?
All the rest had things that I didn't want.
I mean, there was all right. There was one that I thought would be right up your alley because you seem to like a strong cheddar, but also had blueberries, and you have a history of liking fruit on a burger. I think you've had peaches and apples on burgers, and you've liked those.
But blueberries, I don't like blueberries.
Why not? You said that like such a petulant child. I don't like blueberries.
Well, it's like,
I don't care for them.
I tried a blueberry muffin the other day.
You make it sound like you said like in your 30s for the first time. How about a blueberry muffin? Let me give that a go.
Well, it's like it's nobody's first choice, a blueberry muffin.
I don't know. That's pretty high up there.
There was like banana and pecan muffins, and I was like, no. There was the blueberry muffin, and I was like, sure, I'll take that. Only because it was the last one. And I was like, well, there's a certain level of like wanting when it's the last one. Mm-hmm. So I took that, but it's just something about like the way blueberries make everything look moldy when it's in dough.
That's the trouble with blueberry muffins.
Yeah.
That if they're not fresh, who knows how old they are? Because they may be moldy, and it's hard to tell.
Yeah. But also, I don't know. I just don't know if I'd want blueberries in my burger. I don't know how that would be, and it feels like too much of a dessert burger, especially with a strong cheddar and blueberries. Now I'm eating some kind of appetizer.
Why? What do you mean? I don't understand. Why is it an appetizer?
Like so blueberries, and then some strong cheddar. I feel like those together. I know it's not like brie or anything, but it's still it's.
Well, strong cheddar is going to have that sort of sharp, kind of salty taste.
Yeah.
The blueberries are going to contrast that quite nicely.
Exactly.
With sort of a sweet, almost slightly tart taste.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I'm also eating meat with it.
Yeah.
The salty. The
savory, I suppose?
Savory. I just didn't want it. I wanted just a simple burger. It's the first burger of 2019 for me.
Just keep it simple.
Keep it simple. What I got
is
was
this year is what you're telegraphing is the year. Every time we go out for a burger, you're just going to get the plainest burger they have on their menu.
Who knows?
And throughout 2019, it'll just be like, yeah, this one was fine too.
They're all kind of averaging out at about 5. They're all just fine. The burger I did get was just the simple cheeseburger, Le Cheeseburger. And I think when I ordered, I was like, the cheeseburger. And I was like, oh, and I looked and it's like, Le Cheeseburger.
Thank you for the clarification, sir.
Yeah. And it was real basic. Way more basic than I thought it would be because it was a $17 burger. It was a little more expensive than some of the other ones that had extra things in them.
Was it really?
Yeah. It was like, I saw some of the other ones, they were like, oh, $16.50. This one's $17. So I was like, okay, there's something. But there wasn't anything to it. I'm going to tell you right now.
Cheese.
It was a cheap little, hold on, not cheap, just a little patty.
Yeah.
A piece of, I think, Kraft single cheese on top.
Uh-huh.
A weird little sliver of onion.
Okay.
Like sliced along with a weird little slice of tomato to make it look like one disc.
Okay.
But the tomato went out.
Yeah,
Took
of course.
that out right away. And then a big heaping thing of
Took
lettuce.
that out right away.
No condiments. I had to do it myself. Not through bottles, but through little packets.
Through packets on the table.
And that burger really just amounted to what I thought would have been like a fast food diner burger. Like something that there was nothing special about it except for maybe the bun.
I mean, it is a pub. It's sort of just pub food.
$17 pub food. And for pub food, I expect a heaping amount of French fries.
Did you think it was not enough French fries?
I thought that I was able to finish them comfortably, and I don't want that when I pay $17. I want more
too many
fries
French
than I can
fries.
eat. I want to give something back. And that way I'm like, well, I paid more than I wanted, but I also got more than I wanted.
I see. I did not finish my French fries.
Oh, well.
There were plenty of interesting burgers on this menu.
What did you end up getting?
I ended up getting, I forget exactly what it was called. It had some stupid friggin' name. It was like a Goat O'Hara or something.
That's named after Catherine O'Hara, but it's just if it was just a goat with red hair. And she's always forgetting her
It was
offspring.
a lamb burger.
Okay.
With goat cheese.
Jesus.
And tomato chutney and red onions.
Okay.
Not very complicated, really. A pretty straightforward burger. Nothing, nothing too crazy. But I did note, Matthew, when describing your burger, you said it was a sad little patty. It was a 7-ounce patty. That's not a small patty.
But it wasn't very okay. So maybe it was flat, but it was wide.
Perhaps.
Didn't feel like there was much to it when I bit into it. It just felt like there was a lot to bite through. Eventually.
What
it wasn't
do
all
you
in one
mean?
shot.
There was a lot to bite through eventually.
Yeah, well, it's like I'm covering a lot of air. It's covering a lot of area, but there's not a lot of meat to it. Like I'm not sinking my teeth into it.
It's not thick.
Yeah, that's an easier way to say it.
And it had an interesting bun, Matthew. You were about to get to that. I kind of cut you off.
Yeah, well, I don't really know what the bun was. I mean, you inspected that bun a little more than I did. It didn't seem like a regular burger bun. Almost
We've been doing this for 110 years, 110 episodes, and your description of this bun didn't look like a regular one.
It didn't look
That's
like
some kind of different bread, isn't it? Moving on.
What was it, like a sweet oniony?
Yeah, I think
bread?
it was an onion bread.
But it was
but it was quite sweet, and I like that.
It was softer. It was Look, when I look at the buns, I'm just inspecting, are they greasy or not? This one was not greasy. But it didn't do anything for me.
All right. Okay.
And I found like the whole burger tasted bad. It didn't taste like something that I would even be happy with, even at maybe I'd be happy with it at Valentine's. That's about it. I think anything past
Valentine's, I'd be very happy with that burger at a Valentine's, Matthew.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had a burger at Valentine's?
I don't know. We'd have to
Whenever
look.
we did it, episode 72 or whatever it was.
No, I'd be satisfied at a Valentine's. I wouldn't be very happy with it, but I think anything past that, like this is not what I expected. I expected something. I mean, they participated in Le Burger Week
for several
years.
Yeah,
and
they have a burger section of their menu.
This is their classic Le Cheeseburger, and did not impress me much.
So Matthew, while we were eating our burgers, we got to talking because we rarely just sit in utter silence eating our burgers. You mentioned another New Year's resolution.
Yes.
Biting your fingernails. You're going to stop biting your fingernails.
Yes. Move on to biting my toenails.
Oh,
because that way I can get some flexibility in there.
Oh, that's good. That's good for stretching. Yeah, I could not bite my toenails.
No, I wouldn't do that. But I used to bite my toenails.
Did you
when
really?
I was flexible enough. You know, as a little child, you're really flexible. You can just stick
tie
your
yourself up
foot
in
your
knots. Yeah.
Do anything. And the toenails, man, those were the prized. Those are the pearls.
Okay,
pearls
Matthew. Why do you like chewing nails so much?
I don't know if I like it. I think I explained why I started doing it. From the Berenstain Bears and the Bad Habit.
That's right.
Bit her nails. And so the whole book was about how to stop them from doing these bad habits, and she wasn't able to play jacks anymore because she had little bits of tape on her.
Yeah.
She'd carry around a bunch of change in her pockets because the jingle jangle of the change would remind her not to bite her nails. And I've always
that she could pick up coins. She could pick up coins because she had fingernails.
Oh, is that true? Well, she had bare nails. Those are
claws.
Rough. Yeah. And so I never understood the fascination with biting nails. I'm like, wow, this seems crazy. These dirty little things on the end of my fingers, and I started biting them, and I was like, oh man, it's the whole world I've been missing out on. And ever since I was like 6 or 7.
So you do enjoy it?
Nails. I do enjoy it, yeah. There was a time when I got braces, and I realized, oh no, I can't bite my nails anymore because just the placement of the braces, I wasn't able to get my fingers in there anymore the right way. And then I realized, no, it's so much better because now that I have like a metal component to help shred the calcium.
Because I also bite my fingernails, but
Yes.
I think it's unlike you. I don't do it with any sort of compulsion. I do it simply to trim my nails.
It's like a grooming.
Yeah. Instead of using a clipper, I just look at them every now and again. I go, oh, they're getting pretty long. Let me use my teeth.
See, I don't know. You require a certain amount of like dexterity, you have to be so precise when you're using your teeth. I guess because your teeth line up perfectly.
That's
and
true.
You can just trim it like a
nail
dinosaur
clipper
in Flintstones.
the mows the lawn.
Mowing the lawn.
Yeah. Whereas your teeth don't line up very correctly, so you just mangle your fingers.
Well, I kind of dig it in, dig a little piece out of the corner, grab a little. It's like when you rip a box open. You dig a certain area, you grab a piece, and then you just pull it.
Okay.
Hope it doesn't rip into your skin.
Oh, that sounds awful. That sounds awful.
Well, over the years, I've cut them down real low, and I was comparing my nails bed to your nail bed, and
my fingernails are like twice as large as yours.
it's true. Like your nails go all the way to the end of your fingers.
Yes.
And mine do not. Mine look like they're kind of...
Your fingernails end like halfway between the last knuckle and the fingertip. Further than that. Definitely further than that.
Further. But like there's still a good amount of space. Like a millimeter or two. And I don't
Good
know.
amount of space, a millimeter or two.
Well, when it comes to nails.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's an experiment because I'm already seeing some white. But when it grows to the edge, is it going to be too much white? Am I
don't
going to
know.
look like a cocaine fiend?
Probably not.
Somebody who just grows their nails out too
Cocaine
long?
fiend? I wonder if your nail bed, as you described, I don't know if I ever really thought of that term
I was
beforehand.
trying to think of what it was because it's not the cuticle and it's the white part of the nail.
Not the white part of the nail. The nail bed is like the pink part, right?
Okay, well, what's the white part of the nail then?
What? I don't know. Fingernail? I don't know.
I always thought it was a nail bed.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. When you said nail bed, I thought you meant the pink part, like
Well,
where
yeah.
there's skin underneath that
that sounds
is
right.
unexposed.
Well, then let's call it the nail pillow because it's white, like pillows.
Sure.
So the nail pillow, the pillow.
I wonder if your nail bed then
Yeah.
will ever grow.
Yeah.
If your nails will eventually start looking like my fingernails, like a normal human fingernails. Someone that hasn't chewed up their fingernails for their whole life.
Well, I just wonder how it works because your nails grow from the inside out, right? Like they're growing from the There's something under your cuticle that grows.
Well, the cuticle's on
outward.
the side and the back, I guess, isn't it?
Well, what's that bit of skin at the bottom?
I don't know.
That bit
Your,
of skin
your finger.
that you can push. You know, the skin
Yeah,
that
yeah.
grows over
No,
the
I'm
nail.
looking at it.
So your nail is growing from where? Like underneath you?
I don't
Like
think
from
it's
here?
starting at like the knuckle, Matthew.
No, but
I have no idea, to be entirely
from
honest.
above the top
completely
knuckle,
uninformed.
it's growing from under the skin and coming out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what my point was.
I don't know how far
just-
back it starts, though.
I just wonder how it's going to look when it actually after I let it go for a month.
Let's keep an eye on this. Let's document it, and let's intentionally not try to inform ourselves any better,
Okay.
so we can keep. Because I'm sure we could Google this and find out lickety split.
Yeah.
But no, let's just observe your fingers and see how this goes over the next couple
like
months.
scientists in the Old West.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you also used the Old West scientist type of tactic to stop biting your fingernail. You put something that tastes gross on them.
Yeah, but I didn't dip my fingers in Tabasco sauce. I used a lady product, some sort of like
A lady product.
well, because it's the only thing I could find. It was called Stop It.
Oh,
It's aggressive, but it was written in a cursive font.
okay.
So I felt like it was
Not that aggressive.
pleasant enough.
Yeah.
And
It was
is-
firm.
Yeah. It does taste bitter,
Okay.
but it also gives my nails a certain shine to
I've
them.
noticed they're very lustrous.
Yeah. The problem is as I bite the skin on it too, like
Oh.
the skin in front. So when I put the
You
polish
gotta put it on your fingers.
I put it on my fingers, and then for the next little while, it just looks like I'm this guy who's been sucking on my fingers. Like I just ate a bunch of chicken wings
Well-
and I sucked all the juices off.
But
'Cause they're
then-
wet looking and
Yeah.
glistening.
So, really, you need to stop biting your fingers so that you can stop putting this thing that looks like you're biting your fingers on your thing.
Yeah.
On your thing, on your fingers.
Yeah, it's just a whole circle.
I just
of
said
things
thing
to
and
stop.
fingers a lot of times, and I don't know if what I said makes any sense anymore. But what I do know, I know I'm ready to rate my burger.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't even talk to me about how you felt about your burger.
You know,
I want to know a little bit of backstory.
You know, I was a little disappointed with the lamb patty.
Oh, that's right. You got a lamb patty.
Yeah, okay. So I'll reveal something, Matthew. Today I washed myself, as I do most days, with goat soap.